Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2. Two. Okay, guys. So welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2, where we bring you all of the extra coverage, the bonus, the extra, the stuff that we didn't know we needed, but sometimes it's just nice because there is way too much Bravo content. And that's not a bad thing. Anyways, we're back to talk about some Summer House and Andy Cohen's lawsuit with Leah McSweeney and a few of the other people. Before we jump in, if you guys have not already, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you haven't hit the notification bell, go ahead and do that too. And let's do the damn thing.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, so we're back to talk about Carl Radke, Lindsay Hubbard, a little bit of Summer House, and then on top of that, the lawsuit of it all. So where do I start? That's a great question. I guess I'm going to start with Carl and Lindsay because the lawsuit stuff is juicy. This is juicy too, but Carl Radke admitted to making a derogatory statement to Lindsay Hubbard after last week's episode of Summer House, and thank you to Reality Blurb. Now, after fans watched as the now ex-couple continue to embark on spat after spat, Carl apologized for the hurtful statement he made to his then fiancée as Gabby Prescott took aim at his astronomical comment. And Lindsay targeted his work ethic after his return to Loverboy. I can't say soft to a woman, according to Lindsay. That's a derogatory thing to say to a woman. Carl began on the May 23rd episode of the Summer House After Show. He said, I did not know that, and I do apologize for saying that. It's like saying to a man, be more like a man. And if you ask a woman to be a little softer when you're discussing your career opportunities, I guess that's derogatory. So that's what she told me. And if that's the case, then I am sorry. Like, I didn't mean to be derogatory. But according to Carl, he simply wanted Lindsay to give him something a little different than what she was providing, which at the time was concern for the financial future of their potential family. I think that's okay, is what he said. I think that's okay that I expressed that, but unfortunately, I expressed it using the wrong word. I've never used a word my entire life like that and then faced the wrath when I'm talking from a genuine place of like, hey, I need a little bit of something different here. And to go and have it completely turned back around on me, in my opinion, is actually classic Lindsay to be like, flip it. I don't think many other women would have reacted the same way, is what Kyle Cook said. Still, Carl added, I understand it feels derogatory to her. I'm not going to use that word ever again. And I learned the really hard way on that. But as for Lindsay, she explained that telling her or any woman to soften up was the same as if she told Carl or another man to be more of a man. For me, it makes my skin crawl, is what Gabby agreed. Outside of those circumstances, saying that you need a woman to be softer is astronomical to me. Go fuck yourself. You do not get to tell me how I get to be in this world where I already have to fight for my fucking life and you get to walk. So absolutely not. But while Lindsay did her best to encourage Carl to get something going for himself during the season, which was filmed last summer, she noted that he only does what's easiest in front of his face. During another moment of the Summer House After Show, Carl and the cast discussed his return to Loverboy, and Carl said it's awesome. Kyle agreed, saying having Carl back has been great for explaining why he didn't immediately bombard him with tons of responsibilities. It's not like I was like, all right, Carl, full-time employee, here's all your responsibilities. I expect you to work 60 hours a week, and our friendship is going to be on the back burner, and it's business, 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 business. We're easing into this. We learned the hard way that when you're best buds, it's not easy working together. I'm also trying to be sensitive and realistic, and I know he has other passions and interests and stuff like that. So we're just feeling this out. Because Carl had been speaking about sobriety and mental health in recent months, he appreciated Kyle allowing him the space to continue to pursue other projects. Having him recognize that when we were talking about this opportunity was really powerful because of the brand Loverboy now having non-alcoholic options. It's part of my personal story too. So now when I'm speaking and doing events, it could be mental health related, but I have this amazing non-alcoholic product to provide. It's awesome. We're doing something pretty unique and it's continuing to evolve and grow. And kind of dialed in way better than it was before. But as Carl expressed excitement, Lindsay admitted that when it comes to his lover boy return, I don't care. It's the easy option. This is what Carl does, whatever's in front of his face. And it makes me question his relationship with me, honestly, because I think I was just easy and in front of his face. And it just was the easy option. Easy as a relationship, easy as a best friend, easy for all of it. And I was the easy option because I was in front of his face. She said he does not work hard. Mm, I mean, this is like one of the biggest things, especially with couples. Couples fight so much over businesses, work opportunities, money. Like I have, oh my God, I have like 11 brothers and sisters. And like watching them talk about finances and stuff, like we can all agree, any of us watching this, it's like everybody who's been with somebody, unless you're just some silly douchebag that's like, I know what's going on in your relationship and look at them and they argue. It's like, first of all, get a relationship and then come talk to me about what it takes to have a relationship and then have some sort of longevity in that relationship and tell me that you don't have arguments over money, business, family, animals, house stuff, normal day-to-day activities, chores, making a decision of where to go to dinner. Like, you think this shit doesn't happen? It happens. Not me though. I'm perfect. Just kidding. Obviously not. Perfect. I was kidding though. Now, moving on. Moving on. Andy Cohen files to dismiss the Leah McSweeney lawsuit. Thinking all about the Real Housewives. Andy Cohen has filed to dismiss Leah McSweeney's lawsuit, which alleges that Bravo engages in toxic workplace culture and discrimination. In court documents obtained by People magazine, the Bravo boss has asked a judge to dismiss the Real Housewives of New York alum's claims that she faced sex, gender, religious, and disability discrimination in a hostile work environment during her time on Bravo. Now, the filing states that Leah McSweeney's allegations are threadbare and should be dismissed as a matter of law. Impermissibly well, this is what he claims, that the reality star's discrimination allegations impermissibly seek to abridge defendants' First Amendment rights to tailor and adjust the messages they wish to convey in their creative works, including through cast selection and other creative decisions. Now, whatever messages defendants communicate or intended to communicate with their shows is protected by the First Amendment. The document continues, judicial intervention into casting decisions for expressive works impermissibly regulates defendants' right to alter the content of the story they tell or choose not to tell. In response to Andy Cohen's legal filing, Leah's attorney shared a statement with People. We do not agree that the motion has merit. It mostly argues for dismissal on technical grounds, essentially saying that defendants were allowed to discriminate against Miss McSweeney, not that they did not do it. That's what Sarah Matz, her attorney, said in a statement on Leah's behalf. To agree with the defendants would be essentially to say that the creative industries are not just subject to anti-discrimination and anti-retaliation laws, and that networks could engage in discrimination and retaliation with impunity, which is not the law. But in February, Leah McSweeney filed a lawsuit against Bravo and Andy Cohen for intentionally preying on her alcohol addiction so that they could hit the ratings jackpot. Okay. Lastly, the lawsuit claims that Bravo, Shed Media, and Andy Cohen discriminated against, tormented, demoralized, demeaned, harassed, and retaliated against Leah McSweeney because she is a woman with disabilities, such as alcohol use disorder and various mental health disorders, all in the name of selling drama. But being in the business of reality television does not relieve them of their obligation to follow employment laws that prohibit the exact type of discrimination, hostile work environment, and retaliation that defendants subjected Miss McSweeney to. Now, Miss McSweeney seeks justice. Not justice. But yeah, that's essentially, she is seeking justice. I think she's seeking a payday. I think that the girl's seeking a payday. I think that she's not a stupid girl. Yes, you have an alcohol problem. A lot of people have alcohol problems. And for you to have an alcohol problem, you as a human being, as an adult, it's more your obligation than anyone's to seek help. It's like one of those things like you can't help somebody who doesn't want to get help. If you are struggling with something, it's nice when people are there to be there for you to help you get through. But the only person who can do the work is you. The only person who can acknowledge that there's an issue and decipher what is good or not good while navigating said issue, disorder, whatever the case is, that's the person who's going through it. And that's the truth. But smash that like button, show some love. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Up and Adam channel too. And I'll see you guys later.